or basically make a cosplay that's close enough. Well, hi guys! If you'd like to sign up for door prizes, write your name on a piece of paper and put it in a box. You can flip it. Alright, so just to introduce me and my two helpers. My name is Raven. I do close enough cosplay. I'm 21 and I'm a biology major over at college. And I've been cosplaying since about 2007, and why I love to cosplay is because I think it boosts confidence. It makes me feel pretty freaking awesome. And then in the back, we have Ariel, who's also Ari cosplay.
Hi.
She is a 22-year-old psychology major from the same school, who's been cosplaying since 2013, and loves to cosplay because you get to be your favorite character. Who does not like that? And then we have our baby, who just started cosplaying this year. Yay! This is Benny. She'll be Mama Cosplay one day because she likes to cosplay dead anime mothers. Writing communications major, cosplaying since this year. And why she likes cosplaying is that, you know, your everyday problems disappear. You get to go and have fun and not worry about whatever's going on. Alright, so basically what is close enough cosplay? Besides dirt casting. It's basically low budget cosplaying that anybody can do, whether you're brand new to cosplaying or you've been cosplaying for your entire life. I feel like that everybody can benefit from low budget cosplay. And obviously, you know, cosplays don't have to be sewn or bought to be perfect, because some people think that does have to be that way.
Just look at me.
I mean, how many of us have a cosplay that is not sewn or bought on? That's great. Those that you made, that's cool. Not saying yours aren't perfect, they are wonderful. But everybody's cosplays are perfect. And, of course, anyone can cosplay. Doesn't matter how old or how young, well, you could cosplay as a newborn, I don't know. Just, anybody can do it.
If you have blonde hair, you can always just do a little swirly on your side.
There you go. So, main points. Since low budget cosplay, the lack of money. So main things we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the costumes, how we're going to take the big picture, like the entire costume, and break it down in smaller pieces to make it a little more manageable. We're going to discuss wigs and contacts, like where you could get wigs and contacts and different tips for caring for them. And close enough props, where basically the same idea of take the big picture of your prop and break it down. So we'll start off with the costume. Alright. So, first thing I was going to do was kind of demonstrate an idea of how I would personally break down a costume. Oh, hey! That's really far back. Oh, crap. Hold on, my friend. Thank you. Like, basically how you're going to take a costume and break it down. So, I'm going to have two images come up. One of them I'll explain how it's done. And then the other one I'm going to have somebody do it. So, why is it not showing it? Well, apparently we're not doing it. So, I can just explain it, that's cool. So the first picture I was going to have was actually CL Phantom Hive. And kind of like because CL Phantom Hive is kind of a complicated cosplay a little bit. He's got so much fancy stuff going on, it's complicated. So the idea that I had for him was to do like maybe a blue pea coat, white button-up shirt, maybe like blue shorts, gray socks, and just black shoes. So you can take a big complicated piece, break it down into little manageable bite-sized pieces. And now, the other costume that I'm going to have one of you guys describe for me is the Twilight Princess, Zelda. So, who wants to try to break down Zelda? Go for it.
A pink dress and a belt.
Perfect. There are no wrong answers. So, good job.
You could always just do the long gray cloak.
That works too. And if there's any armor pieces, you can make craft foam with them. So, everything is perfect. There is nothing wrong. So, first idea we have is utilizing your closet. I have a picture of all of our closets and my roommates. Well, bye, friend. Basically, you can look in your closet and make cosplays out of it. For example, this cosplay is a tank top, leggings, and boots that I happen to have already. So you can look through your closet, you can find pieces for it, like you could probably make like Yagami out of a t-shirt and khaki pants that you have. CL Phantom Hive could be a jacket you happen to have in a white button-up. Good luck. That's enough said. And kind of for funsies, you can also use your closet to store Pepsi chips.
Secret Santa.
Right, Aaron?
Ha ha ha, yeah.
Ah.
They got arrested for those coyote attacks.
Hi, friend. Welcome. If you'd like to sign up for door prizes, we have a piece of paper up here. You can sign your name, put it in the box. It'd be fun. That's for you guys to get too. I believe everybody that's new here. All right, so useful stores that are really, really important for the low-budget cosplay life. Hi, friend.
Hello.
If you'd like to sign up for a door prize, write your name, put it in the box. First, number one is the thrift store. Thrift stores are your best friend. Live them, love them, learn them, that kind of thing. You can find anything in the thrift store or find something in there and just alter it. Like, we've had plenty, there's a whole bunch of costumes that we can think of where you can do just that. Like, what's one I can think of? Probably the Femme Loki I'm going to be building eventually. She's got a skirt that comes from a thrift store and like other parts that are all thrift stores. So you can take a piece and either it could be the perfect piece or it could be one that you just go ahead and build. It'd be awesome. Dollar stores are great for props, except swords. Don't get swords there. I may not know why. You can get props there, or you can get little pieces to build props and get them cheap. And you can also get things like safety pins, bobby pins, like any little thing you need for cheap. Walmart is also a good one, where you can find clothing for costume pieces, costumes themselves around Halloween, and make them fun. And other pieces and parts you need, and of course, food and stuff for traveling in general, because we all have to live. And flea markets and yard sales, you can find fun things at flea markets. Like we found really cheap jewelry at the flea market one time. And sometimes there could be cosplay yard sales. I actually went to one in Chattanooga, Tennessee this past summer. It was their first annual one, and it was actually pretty cool. You meet new people, swap stuff. I've got to wait for $1, so that's amazing. It did perfectly. So, okay, bye. So, with that in mind, flea markets, yard sales, just utilize what you can. And got some fun pro tips for you guys. Your piece does not have to be exactly perfect. That's the Close Enough Cosplay life. Who cares if it's not exactly perfect? If it looks close enough, it's good. If you can still be recognized, that's awesome. So, who cares if it's not perfect? Keep in mind how hot or cold it's going to be at the convention. This is huge for if you're doing like belly dance pieces or if you're doing long sleeves. Because we thought it'd be cooler here this year, and it's not. It's actually really hot. So keep in mind that whenever you're making your costumes, so you could think of, oh, maybe I need to bring a jacket, or maybe, maybe not wear long sleeves and switch with a short sleeve shirt. And the biggest one is comfort is greater than accuracy. So if you're not comfortable in your cosplay, either physical reasons or you just hate how you look in it, but it looks perfect, you're not going to have fun. You're going to be miserable. You're not going to feel your most awesome best. So it's better to be comfortable and happy in your cosplay than to be accurate in your cosplay. Alright, so wigs make the character. Contacts are optional. What I mean by this is not everybody can do cosplay contacts. Personally, I don't because I have to use them to see every day. But if you have the right wig, you usually know, you can be identified as your character much quicker than, if you just have the contacts in. Oh, my hair is in my face. Ha! So that's what we mean by that. Contacts are still cool, just they're optional. Alright, so starting off with wigs, if you can online shop, I have a few options. Amazon and eBay are two really good ones. You can find pretty cheap wigs there. And Arta Wigs, which is absolutely wonderful. Actually, Mother here is wearing a lovely Arta wig. And they're really good with shipping. And how much was it now?
About $30.
Okay, yeah. That's not too bad. And then if online shopping's not an option for you, Party City is your friend. Like, even though it is a little bit lower quality, they still feel really good. Like, this is the Party City wig that I've had for several years. And it still looks halfway decent. And you can find really cheap wigs. You can even find ones that are like, if you need it to be one style, find like a longer version or a short version, just style it differently. Yard sales. Again, if you go to a cosplay yard sale, you can find wigs there. And I also thought if you could raid your grandmother's wig collection, maybe you'll find something. I don't know, just make sure grandma doesn't know. Biggest thing is to not use Walmart. Now, if you do have to use Walmart for wigs, no big deal. Only reason I say this is because they're usually not that great of, I forgot the word for it, but just not that good. Quality, there you go. I knew I had you for a reason, Mom. I've had one that I got that felt like a Brillo pad that probably would have sandpapered off somebody's house or something. And then there's some that are extremely thin, to where if you have that same colored hair, it'd work better for it. And then your pro tips, always bring extra wig caps, because somebody's going to forget a wig cap, including yourself. Right, Mom? And bobby pins are your best friend. Not only for pinning up your hair underneath the wig cap for all you ladies and gents with long hair, but also to help style your wig and make it certain ways that it is. And there's examples of a few wigs. I think all three of those came from Marta wigs, actually. And then the contacts. So where you can get them, there's stuff like Pinky Paradise and Uniqso. And Erin, do you want to talk about the Pinky Paradise and Uniqso contacts, since you know more about them?
Yeah, sure.
Come up here. Hi, welcome.
Hey, wrong one.
Oh, you don't want to join the fun?
Anyway.
Okay, bye.
Basically, these are two of the most popular stores that you can get colored contacts from, and basically you care for them just like you would regular contacts, but usually they don't last for about a year, but after they expire, you might want to replace them, and just basically care for them like normal contacts.
How are they on shipping and price?
Shipping price different. Sometimes they have sales where they have it's so many percent off. If you buy this much, you can get shipping for free. And so,
You? Jeff. All right. I'm taking you off stage. Go away. Your mom's second favorite. I don't like you. All right. So how to care for contacts? In general, take them out of their shipping container and have a brand new case with brand new solution to put them in. If you put them in directly, your eyes are going to burn to death. We had a friend that actually happened to her. And allow them to soak for, at least do it overnight before you wear them, so it'll clean off all the stuff that's in it. You have no clue what their solution they're using. And then, just some general things for both cosplay contacts and if you happen to wear normal contacts. Cosplay contacts, as Erin said, is good for 6 to 12 months. And when they expire, replace them, because they're probably going to burn your eyes if you don't. Always carry a contact spacer solution and eye drops, because you never know when your contacts will fall out or your eyes are going to be on fire. You just don't know what's going to happen. So, be prepared. If you're using prescription contacts, also bring your regular glasses, because again, your contact could fall out, your eyes could be caught on fire, you just don't know what's going to happen. So, always have glasses. And make sure to get your contacts ahead of time. So, don't get them the night before the convention. That's going to be bad. You're going to have a bad time. Just go ahead and get them in, and then break them in before the con. Just wear them around your house, wear them while going to the mailbox. Who cares if your eyes look purple? That's cool. So, and I'm going to guess that one's not going to work, is it? So now we're on to close enough props. We're going to take a prop and very similar, break it down into smaller pieces. First example I had was actually Edward's auto mail arm. Because that is an extremely complicated prop. It took forever for me to actually find something that'd be helpful. Because everybody says, oh, use this shiny thing or some plastic thing. And I'm like, I'm poor and I have no clue what you're saying. So this is just craft foam, a glove, a sock, and a sweater. Found templates online and attempted this. So let's see if one of you guys can break down Ruby's scythe from Ruby. No, you do not have to figure out how it flips out. That's just brownie points. So who wants to figure out Ruby's scythe? All right, go for it.
Craft roller and broom handle?
That's perfect. Any other ideas? That's cool. What'd she say?
A black hole in the skull.
So, awesome ideas. They all are absolutely perfect. There's really no wrong answer. If it looks awesome, that's cool. All right. So I also have a couple of samples of props I've also built. Made a Death Note, just painted a notebook. And then I made Wolverine claws for my brother for a different convention. I would have brought them, but they're 5 hours away, so I can't get them. Your essential craft supplies. Hot glue. Hot glue is your best friend. Hot glue is great for everything. Scissors. You never know if you're going to, I don't know, style a wig or have to alter your thing. But always have scissors. Paint. I guess paint's optional, but I mean, it makes stuff look pretty. Needle and thread if you need to like sew little things, if you got sewing skills. But if you don't, that's cool. Craft foam is also your best friend. It's cheap. You can usually get, like I got about 7 sheets of this for about $5 or so maybe. So craft foam is great. And safety pins. You gotta love safety pins. They will help to keep your costume together, and you can use it to fix up weapons. And you never know if your prop's gonna fall apart in the middle of a panel. So use safety pins and get it all fixed up. And so proper storage, especially for your build props. Make sure to keep your build props separate in a separate container from your other props. Because you probably have props that they weren't built, maybe they're just like gloves or belts or whatever. But your build props need to be in a separate container so they don't get squished up. Personally, I have all my props in a hat box, and then I have a cardboard box that Ed's arm is placed in because this took 5 days. I do not want it to be squished. If you need to, pad your boxes. If you got a little bit more fragile of a prop, it could be a lightsaber, it could be some other glass thing, could be Greeky side, who knows. Pad it. You could use bubble wrap, t-shirts, dead bodies, never know. It'd be great. Keep it out of direct sunlight and heat, especially with glue. If you use something like barge glue, which is used to help stick soles of shoes actually to your shoes, it's actually a lot stronger than hot glue, but more sensitive to heat. Props will fall apart if you do that. Hot glue usually is more heat tolerant, but it could still come apart, so remember to keep that in mind. So, for pro tips, bring hot glue. Bring hot glue. You never know when your prop's going to try to fall apart. And bring replacement parts if there's any parts for your prop. Because you never know if it's going to fall apart. And also remember, your prop does not have to be 100% perfect. Like your costume does not have to be perfect. And just for some closing remarks, remember to breathe. Oxygen is your friend. Don't freak out. You gotta exhale too. Don't freak out if the costume's not perfect. That's kind of the point. It's okay. Breathe. If it's not perfect, don't worry. You're still gonna look awesome. Remember that cons are meant to be fun. Look at all this fun jazz. You guys, I hope you're having fun. Again, you can't have fun in an uncomfortable cosplay. You can't breathe, can't move, can't sit. That's no fun. And if you feel like crap in it, you won't want to wear it. No one's going to judge your piece. I haven't really been to a con where people were judgmental. And if they are, you can just say, well, I can't really say it because we have a child in the room. And remember to own it, work it. You worked hard on your piece. And now flaunt it. Look fabulous. Isn't that fabulous? And so, we'll just leave this up here. There's contacts and links for me and for Ari Cosplay. And now, let's see, what are we on time? One of you has my phone.
12:17. Yeah.
Do what?
12:17.
Perfect! Okay, so now I'm going to open this up to a Q&A. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Hi, welcome friends.
Sorry, where's the bathroom?
Other way.
Thank you.
What's the dealer's room?
Okay, goodbye. So do y'all have any questions about props, wigs, contacts, conventions in general? What's up?
I just got to say the only reason why I don't like wearing a Honda outfit, cosplay outfit, because some people are just taking it as Sailor Moon or something else. And it's like, it's Honda's school outfit. I just don't like it because they're missing.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know if you're supposed to be it.
I mean, there's some people that don't. Like, I'll admit that I have no idea what it
I
is.
just don't like that it's not famous because it's a really good show.
Maybe it will be one day. pretty sure,
It
but
is famous enough. It's-
Yeah.
it's really good.
just remember, like, even if you do wear it out, people can probably still figure out who you are. Even if you guys say Lily 5 million times, you'll eventually get that one that says who you really are.
I
But
mean, I was glad that whenever I was leaving, they was like, oh, I love the bag, I love this basket. I'm like,
But at the end of the day, you're all tits. Own it. Your costume's probably pretty awesome.
yeah.
What you got?
For like a comfort thing, would you recommend also Dr. Scholl's for shoes?
Yes. I've not personally had to do it, but if your feet hurt from walking around, Dr. Scholl's, yes, do it. It's wonderful. You can also use Icy Hot. Be careful. If you put too much, it might burn. Don't ask why. Any other questions? What's up?
Yeah, sorry, we walked a little bit late, so I'm not sure if you already answered this, but how do you store your wigs?
Well, some people do it in a nice manner. I happen to store mine in Walmart bags. But you can put them in that, or if you want to do little boxes or like little bags. And if you're storing them in your room and not for travel, there's these foam heads you can get at Walmart or at Sally's Beauty Supply for like $5. So when you're not traveling, you can put them on that, but you can just put them in a bag whenever you're traveling. What do you want, Aaron?
They also have like wig stands that you can also put them on, and they're flexible, like you fold them up, and you can also keep it good for travel.
Just make sure you keep them covered to keep the dust off.
Yes.
I personally have a couple of long wigs, and like when I store them, I keep them braided up and then turned inside out. So
That is a smart idea. I need to keep that in mind.
Who is
Hi, guys. That sounds fun. Enter, that's her number fire. What's up?
I've never done any crafting before. I do the cosplay outfits, but never crafting. I usually try to find, like, I have a full plate armor that's real for LARPing, so I use that in my cosplay and stuff. But how do you go about finding the way of making something that you see as a prop or as an article of armor clothing to show? How do you go about making that with the foam that you're?
Let's see, personally I've not made armor, but I mean, I've heard different ways to do it. If you want to look up how to do it, internet's your friend. There's a website called Movie Props Forum, where you can find props made from movies, and it can show you how to do it. For the armor, you can look up different tutorials, or you can even just look at reference pictures and figure out something. You can use craft foam if you want to. If you want bulkier, use EVA foam. EVA foam's kind of like the squishy, you know the squishy puzzle pieces at children's centers? That's EVA foam. And it is actually a lot stronger and will actually bind a lot better. So if you want something bulkier, you can do that. Apparently it's easier to mold. Though if you're doing hot glue, I got you, just 1 second.
I want to ask you, how to work this question.
Do what?
I kind of think I know how to answer this.
Go for it.
You know those little beads that I make? Well, I looked up on Pinterest that you can make a bow tie, a Harry Potter bow tie, and that's what I'm planning to make. But I need hot glue and a few other materials for it.
That's where it can be a good amount of stuff for.
And I'm thinking about if I need some other stuff to it, and then I can make an actual bow tie out of it. So,
you
arts and
usually-
crafts and feeds and Hobby Lobby and going to Michael's, all those stores are your best friends. And she probably went to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or.
I forgot to mention that, but yes, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. We actually just got a Hobby Lobby in our town where school's at. So.
I mostly go to Michael's to get those little parlors.
We don't have a Michael's. We have a Joann's and Hobby Lobby though, so it's something.
And yeah, and they're really awesome over, like, the make stuff. And I made you that little coaster or something like that. And
Right now.
yeah, I know. And then they make some stuff like that.
And as far as the, she was talking about the EDA film, I know Sears used to have them, like, the anti-fatigue matches, for pull out, ornaments, things like that. It's basically the same stuff, and you can go in there and buy a roll of it for, I can't remember the exact price off the head, but it wasn't that bad. Go in there, trace what you need, trace, cut it out, turn it inside out, so down place on the inside. Mod Podge it and whatnot, and paint it, add some detail, paint.
Yeah, I mean, all this stuff, all you have to do is find tutorials on, like, YouTube
personally for
That's,
Edward,
that's the big thing I was wondering, is there an area to get the how to build?
I mean, you can just look them up online in general, find templates. Mine happen to come from DeviantArt, but you can look up online, just Google armor templates, and there will be something somewhere. And if it's not exactly like what you want, you can always alter it. So you have like a basic idea of, okay, this is how I cover my chest. Okay, we can make it do this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What else are you about to say?
And I know a guy, okay, you know who RJ is. He's in welding class, and he's already made an armor plate out of welding class in our school. Yeah.
Get all the hookups for all your iron needs.
For real.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any other questions, guys?
Find a friend who sews.
Well, great, if you have friends that sew, that's awesome.
Or become the friend that sews.
For the rest of us that can't sew.
I sew, that's why.
Well, there you go. Congrats to you. But see, this would be beneficial for you too.
Yeah.
All right. We have any other questions? Going once, going twice. All right. So now we're gonna have this little game. It's gonna be quite fun. Okay. Gotta move these. So in this box, we have a bunch of different clothing items. There's some cosplay pieces, there's different outfits, there's different sweatery things, whatever. Gonna have 2 people come up. We'll do 3 rounds of this. You'll have about a minute, we'll go with a minute, right? Or a minute and a half. We'll go with it. You guys have to find, like look through the pieces and make a character out of the clothing that's in this box. And at the end of the minute, you'll say who yours is. And we'll have the audience vote on who a winner is. Winner gets a mystery prize and second place gets bubbles. Bubbles are cool. So, do we have 2 volunteers that would like to try and make their own character? See how they do it? Come on. Good luck. Don't worry, we're going to be doing this 3 times so people can play. Yes, I do. Yeah, you don't have to put the costume on.
You just pull it.
Oh, yeah.
You just pull it out and just figure it out from there. Yeah, we got that altered. Yeah, because we're like, you know, for the cosplayers, it's harder to.
1 minute or 2 minutes?
Let's go 2 minutes. 2 minutes sound good? Yeah. So look through all that, pull out pieces that you could make a character out of, and then we'll discuss the character, and audience will vote on what you get. So ready? Go! If you want, you can just dump the box out and make it easier. Here. There you go.
I'll make it easier.
Yes, it would. We can give them an extra 30 seconds since you decided to be complicated.
Just go with this, since I can't find a turtleneck.
You don't have to put it on.
You don't have to put it on.
All you're doing is choosing the 2
Just
pieces.
choose them and put them off the side. I mean, if you want to put it on, go for it, but you don't have to.
Okay.
So skirt? It's hair bands. There are some skirts in there though. Anything you can think of. Like imagine like this is your closet. You gotta come up with a character.
You want your fruit basket. In regular clothes.
Even if you just want to just pull up pieces and try to figure someone out. Do whatever.
That goes good with the red.
I don't think this is her style, but she likes to wear lots of
I
colors.
think it's not just her, it's grandma.
Oh, that's fine. Even if you have to alter it some, you can make it different.
Okay. And
Someone had a lightsaber.
the song, because she likes to be creative. Gravity Falls.
All right.
She likes to be creative and likes to be herself, and
Would you like to show the audience what you chose?
she likes to wear skirts. And I can't find a turtleneck sweater, so
There's not one in there.
so I just thought I'd wear this. And maybe she likes to be creative and go on adventures, so an eye patch.
All right, CL, what do you have, buddy?
My goal was for a yank from my Ruby.
Okay, yeah.
But I only got two, which and this was me over the black part.
Okay, you want to turn around, show them?
So Yang would have a black part under her and then have the yellow part over it.
All right, so we've got a sweater, skirt, and a patch, and then a sweater and a zip rope. So, which one do you guys think will win? Is it Yang or is it Mabel? Raise your hand for Mabel. How many for Yang? All right, Mabel, you win. So, two votes for you, and choose your guys. They're all different. There you go. Oh, you got mustaches. There are all sorts of sticky mustaches, courtesy of the dollar store. All right, so two more volunteers. You, madam, picture. And who else wants to contend? You win.
Oh, yes.
Go for it. All right, same rules apply. Pick clothing to try to make a character. You do not have to wear them. So you're gonna have a minute to pick something out. 2 minutes, yes. Thank you, Mom. I knew you were useful. All right, so ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I didn't play this one because I thought people was mistaking me as someone else. What's this?
That's a skirt.
I'm so scared, I promise. Well, I'm not going to do Oh, Mabel as well before. She's very good. That's all. Oh, okay.
What is the outfit that she has? Character.
Who's that sexual? Yeah. And I love being cute so much, but I don't think I have those kind of fancy ones. I got her winter outfit and some outfit. There's a lot of responsibilities, but not enough to see.
Should have found some cool epic music up there. So who's gonna sing the epic music? You, sir. Are you a good singer? Aw. Do you know the Mario theme song?
On a good day.
Go for it.
No.
Well, good try. I should have played Ride of the Valkyrie. Dun, 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 dun. All right, time's up. So let's start with you. Show the audience your costume and what you have made.
And so I kind of did like Legend of Zelda inspired, kind of almost like Link's outfit. So you have like the white shirt and the green, you can probably fold this over, get a belt, do a tunic, and then just have brown pants.
That's like a casual twist on it.
Yeah, I should do this at home.
That's great. Alrighty, what about you? What do you got?
I tried to be sort of like a Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter because she wears a lot of cardigans and a lot of low shirts.
You're like going after her heart right now. She loves it.
So yeah.
Alright, so we've got a casual Legend of Zelda Link and we have Luna. So hands up for Link. green or yellow? All right, choose your mystery prize. It's a dinosaur wand that when you whack it, it lights up. It is awesome. All right, so last two contenders. We have 2 more people that would like. Hi, new friends. We're playing a game where you go through the clothing pieces and make a character. You win a prize. So would you guys like to do it? All right, come on up. You do not have to wear them. It's okay. All right, we need one more person. Andrew, would you like to join in our game? All right, so we have one more contender. Let's see. You with the glasses. Come up. Come do it. You can do it. Alrighty, since you weren't here earlier to explain the game, there's a bunch of clothes in here. Just imagine it's like your closet or something. You have to make a character. You're going to have 2 minutes to just pull out pieces of clothing to make a character. You do not have to wear them. And at the end, you will say who your character is and show the pieces. And you can either win a prize or win bubbles. Yay! Alright, so you guys ready? Alright, 3, 2, 1, go! Aaron, are you a good singer? Singer? Yes. We need epic music, and you're not being epic.
I don't sing.
Well, that's perfect.
I yell, I don't sing.
What? You yell about Titans? Titans are triggered! Wait, what's your trigger? Titans are? All the Titans? All of them?
You're trying to make my voice.
Alright, try and get your music back on.
Dads don't take sick days.
Well, don't worry, the dads don't exist in anime anyway. They're pretty non-involved. Yes! There.
Also, have to pull it up, obviously.
Okay, we can be best friends now. That's cool. There is pants in there. I tried to put a variety of pants. Just grab together and hope for the best. Alright. Are you both done? Alright. So let's begin with you with the lineup glasses. Show everybody what you chose and what your character is.
I just chose a yellow skirt and a gray shirt. It's supposed to be Derby hooks from
Oh, that is cute. So we got Derpy Hooks from My Little Pony with the yellow skirt and the gray sweatshirt. That is so freaking adorable. Alrighty, and you, new friend.
Oh, that wasn't a tailcoat, so it couldn't really kind of scratch it too well.
But don't worry, I'm still trying to work on that. So you're doing your version of Sebastian? Well, that's cool. Alrighty, so hands up for Derpy. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. And 7. And 8. And then how many for Sebastian? 1, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so Derpy Hose wins. You have heroes. And you get a space laser thing. You pull the trigger, it goes pew pew. Alright, so last thing we have is door prizes. If you've not already signed up, come up here, sign your name on a slip of paper if you'd like to enter for door prizes. I'm about to explain it.
Okay.
So different door prizes. I have first a wig that is from Walmart. It was a Princess Leia wig that I kind of took down. It's a long brown wig. So it is a little thin on top because that's how Walmart is. So if you have dark hair and you want it long, you got a wig. Next one, which is in a designer bag from Walmart, is hot glue gun, one of the big ones, and it comes with a pack of glue sticks. And then next we have a contacts pack, basically. There's BioTrue in there, there's eye drops, and a contacts case painted to look like a Pokeball and the T-Rocket symbol, courtesy of Aaron. So you know which one's the right eye. And then, these are what I call get-it-together packs. They contain bobby pins, they have safety pins, and they have fashion tape, or it's also called boob tape. Gentlemen, it is okay, it's just very thin, double-sided tape. So you can use it to hem things or stick things to you. And last item is a big pack of Sharpies. You can use Sharpies for anything. So if you'd like to sign up for the door prizes, put your name on a piece of paper, put it in there. You can take the card if you wish. How are we doing on time, Mom? What? We're doing great. You sign up if you'd like to. Yep, tear it and shove it in the Uncrustable box.
Like phone case.
Yep. You could put your name, whatever. That seal on.
I know. What's the realistic Tabitha? It's carbon fiber. Yeah. So it's gonna work really good.
I mean, I'll load them sideways and see the case, like in the case. If it comes up over your screen, it protects your screen unless you hit a rock or something. If not, then it's just like the case.
That's a good idea. While you guys do that, I could actually clean up this mess. I'm not very good at that. Yes.
Kara's not going to show up till later because she's working today.
Made a mess and I turned my brother into a backpack. Now he turned himself into a backpack.
When we were walking up here because his dad dropped us off by the bridge over there, so we walked this way. And there was a bunch of volunteer people for whatever they're doing today.
Yeah.
And they were staring at me like I was insane. And there was this one person that was like, "Are you going to do it?" "Yeah, I love your costume." And everyone else was sitting there like,
Did you see all the weird skirts?
I at least got him to
I didn't even know what I had to wade through that shit on a mountain bike.
Oh, thanks, you're useful.
I told him about the results we got.
What is that with regenerating your arms? You know what? Shut up. Shut up. Hush. Just go fight your titans, Aaron. Alright, has everybody signed up that wants to sign up? Alright, so now we get to shake the wonderful Uncrustable box for you. If I can get the darn thing closed. There we go. Give it a good mix. Ole! Alright, so whenever I call your name, just come up here and basically pick the prize you want. Because my thought was, I don't want to make someone get contact stuff that doesn't have contacts. That's the main thing. I don't want to force people to get things they don't have. So, your name is called, come up here and choose your prize. So first we have Joseph Winter/Nara.
Wow.
Now choose your prize, sir. I love your costume. That is quite elaborate. All right. Sharpie number one. All right. Next up, we have Rosalia. Yay! Oh, crap. I am dropping paper.
I do have one pair of contacts.
My hand is hurting. Choose your prize, madam. Go for it. They're all the same. Go get the hot glue gun then. All right, hot glue is out. We still have a wig, contacts, cases, and get it together packs. And next up we have Masky. Yay, Masky. Creepypasta, I assume. Yay! All right. Woohoo! All right. Next, come here. We have Tori. Yay, Tori! Woo! I can't clap very well. I sound like a seal. All right, go for the wig. Oh wait, we are good together now. No, the wig names left. Rodney. You got a choice of a get it together pack, a get it together pack, or not. All right, you sure about the get it together pack? Are you sure? You can get it together pack. All right, next up we have. Can I read this? Myra? All right. I thought it was Maya for a minute. I'm sorry.
That feels good.
I don't think she'd be allowed in here if it was.
For a second then.
All right, and now for the contest case. We've got. I never seen it. Nope. There we go. Sarah B. Yay! And there you go. All right, so that's all for this panel today, guys. Thank you all so much for coming out. This is actually my very first panel ever. So hopefully you guys learned something. If you'd like to stick around, talk, chill, have fun, go for it. Otherwise, have a wonderful day and a great time.
Do you want to go to the Prody panel? No.
So I don't have a camera.
She had extra. It's okay. I did it myself. I'm fully prepared. Because they didn't come with like a little top.
Yeah.
The thing to come in, so it's like a paper clip that I cut.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
And just stuck it to use as like a little rod. Are you, make sure you're straight. I mean, you can't be straight. Oh, wow.
I love the jacket. That's red and blue.
Yeah, it's just your glasses.
Okay. I feel better now.
Feel better?
Yeah, it's longer than mine. I don't mind. Since we don't have to do anything until.
What are you guys doing here?
Go for it.
I
am jealous.
Yeah. None of this was left us.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just crap. I looked at the templates from the first ones in there called Canopy.
Oh, I had this.
Basically just looked at them, and since I couldn't print them out, I kind of measured around each piece and drew it to size. If you want several sheets,
Okay,
I have
I was like, where's the other? It went really well. I was like, where's the other?
And I also the YouTube video where I made this.
Running around, gotta get water for kids.
It's called Props to You.
Also, what I do is it lets me charge this.
I don't have the YouTube or URL. You look at my Facebook page, I'll usually post the videos.
Yeah, I mess with mine. Way too much.
Am I getting with you guys? Yeah. Cool.
Hey!
Hi.
Smuckers.
Do what?
Is that an actual box of Smuckers?
Yeah, we ate it. Well, it was.
Yeah, it's an empty box of Uncrustables.
Okay, so it's never.
Thank you for getting
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about that, but yeah, we just grabbed a box because we had nothing to actually put paper in.
Yeah, as long as it's not.
Yeah. No, there's nothing in it.
Okay.
Would you get a picture of us? Thank you. After that, I work on phone.
Figure it out.
Oh, well. So what is it that you are? I'm curious.
Well, the mask is just to make it more difficult, but this is actually my original OC for marketing that I did.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's why she put slash and hour on it. That's my character.
Oh, okay, cool.
I didn't expect her to actually put my name on it.
His pose.
I didn't.
Oh,
His pose. He just broke out laughing.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, no. Right. But thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you for participating.
And hopefully you learned something. Is the camera turned off? Okay, cool. Have a good day, you guys. Enjoy the con.